Okay, so let me tell y'all, I did this video like, actually no, this is my third time doing this video. Nah, I'm posting this. I'm not doing this again. I'm definitely not doing this again. So let me put y'all down a little bit because I can't, y'all gotta see me. Y'all gotta see. Thank you for watching this video, or clicking this video. I hope you continue to watch it. But I'm back and I'm better. If you guys have me on Instagram before, you know that I had a YouTube channel. I'm gonna get into that, but yeah, I had a YouTube channel and I'm back. I'm back. So what I'm gonna be doing is cooking stuffed salmon. It's gonna be stuffed with cream cheese. I forgot the spinach, so it's gonna be stuffed with cream cheese. If you never had that before, you need to try it. So stuffed salmon, I'm gonna be making mac and cheese, and I'm going to be making mashed potatoes. I'm gonna have vegetables, and I was gonna cook shrimp, but the shrimp is not defrosted and I don't feel like waiting, and it's 6:32 right now. So I'm gonna be cooking, and I'm also going to be talking to you guys about like why I'm back on YouTube, what I'm gonna be doing, because I stopped YouTube because I feel like I'm gonna get into that. I keep saying I'm gonna get into it, so let me just get into it. I want to fast forward to college because I have like 9 lives. Like my whole life since to like college, I literally been in so many arts I can't even count on one hand. So we're not gonna get into that because if we did, this video would be like 2 hours, right? And we want to get in and out. So yeah, all right. So fast forward to college. I went to Howard for film. I ended up volunteering for the Howard University radio station, and it was really cool. That's kind of how like I got my feet wet with using like cameras and stuff. I was a videographer for all the events, so like the Howard homecoming, fashion shows, like all the events that Howard had, I basically did along with other people too, but I was kind of like the main person that did it. Fast forward from being in the radio station, I realized that, you know, this is something that I actually like to do. I just like the film, the aspect of like film. Like I love film. So I was like, you know what? Like I really want to get my feet wet more. It wasn't enough for me to be doing like event videos. So I was like, I really want to get in tune with film. So I started doing my own videos. I'm not, yo, do I want to say this? I'm gonna say it. So I used to do music videos, which was a great experience. I loved it. But eventually I realized that I did not want to be behind the camera and I did not want to edit. All I really wanted to do was direct. And I knew I needed a team. So I kind of like pushed back from that to like readjust, you know, my plan, you know. So I ended up doing something else. I'm not gonna get into that, but that brought me into business. So after I realized that I love film and I loved business, I geared to more so the business side of film, and I was starting this business venture, which was a great experience. I learned a lot from it, but I also realized that I was going to need more business funding. So I was able to get business funding, but I did not have enough. And one thing about me is that I'm not going to sacrifice what I see. Like I'm not going to sacrifice my vision to just make a dollar, because I knew that I could make money from I knew that I could make a lot of money from what I was attempting to do, but I didn't want to move too fast because of the dollar. So I was like, you know what, let me wait on that. So I put that in my back pocket. I was like, listen, like, I'm gonna come back to this. Let me do something else, so I can be able to, you know, come back to the other venture within film that I was going to attempt. So I had an idea that actually was, have you guys ever like have an idea and you write about the idea and you just continue to add on to that idea? It was something like that. Like I had this idea for like now maybe almost 2 years, And, you know, I was saying to myself, well, this is another business venture that I can go into, you know, later on. But what happened is that because what I was doing with the film, I needed to go back to that. So I was like, you know what, this is something that I can do right now. And so I started to get into what I'm doing now, which I'm not going to show you guys because I have like a whole plan to show and to set it up for you guys. So y'all just gonna have to wait. I'm sorry. Yes, I wanted to create this video to really tell you guys the mission behind this business, because this mission I feel like is really important. And it literally, the mission honestly is in alignment with my whole life. Like, so, and you guys are gonna understand once I like explain it, but basically the mission of this business is to be you and to be you unapologetically. And what that means is to be you and not care for the opinions of others and not seeking approval, right? Because it's one thing to be yourself, and then there's another thing to be yourself without having the need for somebody's approval. So this is important to me, right? And this, again, this is something that I have been developing and still am developing, because I feel like something like that is like a lifelong journey. And yeah, so as a kid, I didn't have the best relationships at home, and not saying that they were bad relationships, but I grew up with a background that lacked intimacy. So having lack of intimacy in the relationships at home made me seek relationships outside of home. So, you know, friendships basically, right? So as a kid, I didn't really experience the best friendships at all, which made me like closed off. Like, so as I grew up, I started to become quiet. I started to become closed off. I started to not trust people, right? So before those experiences, I was a loud, very energetic, wanted to be friends with everybody, you know, just a very happy person, like just very like in her own world. But like after those experiences, you know, I started to become quiet. I started to become closed off. I started to, you know, again, like not really trust people. So going into middle school, high school, and even college, I kind of like started to break away from that in college. But going through those years, I was like a fly on the wall, kind of like I didn't allow myself to be me with people. Very rarely did I allow like all the parts of me out. And it affected me. It affected how I operated with people. It affected how, you know, my relationships turned out, like my friendships turned out. So when you aren't yourself, and when you aren't true to yourself, you honestly accept a lot of things into your life. You accept different people into your life that honestly don't belong in your life. So there's a lot of things that I honestly could have avoided if I developed the sense of being me unapologetically sooner than later, right? So because I went through situations with this mission, and because of conversations that I would actually have with other people that I went to high school with, that I went to, it was more so like that I went to high school with, and they would say like, you know, you were this very quiet person. And I would be like, I was not quiet. Like, I just didn't trust you enough to be myself, you know? So it was a me thing. It was a me thing. And once I realized that, I was like, okay, I need to sit with myself and understand, who am I? Not that I didn't know who I was, but really get back to the person I was before the experiences that I had, right? Along with the things that I developed because of the experiences that I had. So I say all that to say that this mission for the business is important to me, because if you're not you unapologetically, you are seeking approval for from others, and you care about opinions, right? Now, again, this is a lifelong journey. Like, this is not something that you're just gonna develop right away. But I feel like it's so important to not only just be you, but to be you without seeking approval of others, because that brings in so much other aspects into your life that I literally had to experience. I had to experience in order for me to learn this. Like, it wasn't something that somebody taught me. It wasn't something that someone said, like, look out for. I literally had to experience this and experience all I had to experience everything that dealt with this. So I'm excited to like share this journey with you guys, and I definitely have like different videos, and I have different ways that I'm going to put this out. And I'm not gonna say what it is, but I would say that the product is in the beauty industry. So I'm excited about that. But like I said, you guys will see everything unfold, and we just gonna go from there. Thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And yes, I'm super excited. I hope you're excited. Hope you're ready. Hope you're ready, because I'm ready. If you're ready, and I'm ready if you're ready.